With the new region Sneznaya only weeks away from release, I would like to talk about characters I would like to see in Sneznaya. Sneznaya is going to be the last normal region of Genshin Impact and probably the last casts of characters that we're going to get, because who the flip are we going to be meeting in Karnia or Celestia that could be playable? Things like maybe, but after that, who else? So Sneznaya is probably going to be our last chance of getting any character that we really want. I hope to see a lot of cute winter clothes. I mean, just look at them. Another thing I would like to see, and so do so many other players, would be male chibi characters, because Genshin has been going on for 5 years, maybe 6 at this point, and there has not been a single male kid. It would be really cute if like a kid just hangs out in the Fatui headquarters most of the time. You're just friends with the older members of the Fatui. Another thing I would like to see is more playable Fatui characters. There are different types of Fatui that you can see around the map, and a fan favorite of those Fatui agents are definitely the system mages. I mean, just look at them. It would be cool to see the leaders of these Fatui agents or someone who plays an important role in the groups. Another type of Fatui character I would like playable would be like the lieutenant or leader or trainer of the Fatui that have a fatherly, motherly, brotherly relationship with the younger Fatui that they're training. Another character that I would like to see in Genshin would be like an ice skater. I know we already have Jeronin, which is pretty similar to an ice skater because she rollerblades, but maybe if they made a male ice skater, it would make it different enough. We're probably going to get to meet more Fae characters, so I'm not worried about that. I just hope to see all the different types of variants of Faes, which would be really cool. In Sneznaya, I would really like to see more unique personality types and unique clothing. It would be really cool to see different fashion styles inside of Sneznaya. Seeing how the Cryo Nation is set up as the villain of Tevat, it would make sense that there will be rebels inside of Sneznaya that do not agree with the Saritsa and what she's doing, and they want to go against her. This would probably happen anyways, but I would like to see snow animal characters, like a character who is half polar bear. Okay, this one is the biggest thing I would like to see in Sneznaya. I would want more morally gray characters or mean characters who are just against the Traveler at first, because it would make sense in Sneznaya. Well, most people living in Sneznaya are on the side of the Saritsa. Something I personally want would be more mystical male characters, because the Shades, the Hexen Circle, and the Archons are mostly female. The closest thing you got to a magical character is Flynn's. The final thing I would like would be for Capitana and Pantalone to become playable. The last thing I want, which everyone probably wants, is for the Saritsa to be well designed and written. When we look at the Saritsa, we imagine her to have be very covered up and have snow clothes and look like the Russian queens that she's inspired by. It would be really disappointing if she is half naked, like how they disappointed me with Sandrone. Another thing I'm worried about for the Saritsa is if her personality will be too similar to Raiden Shogun's or A's personality, because in from what we know about the Saritsa already, she's known to actually have a soft personality, and she was friends with Venti and Zhongli, so she was actually sweet before having to go down the route of evil, which is not confirmed why yet. But there are speculations which I'm not going to go into because I don't really understand it. Okay, that's all I have to talk about today. Goodbye.